just where I'm going. No more doubts or fears. I'm on my way. Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
All the best lines, you noticed that?
Anyway, I mean, it's one of those things. You just put up with for 1 week and that's the end, you know what I mean?
But, yes.
Anyway, it's been nice to have a little chat.
Bye-bye, nice to have met you.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Yes. Right, then,
bye-bye, Frankie. Bye-bye, bye-bye. I've had a terrible day with me. All day long he's been walking around the studio with a portable television set, just in case I say something about it.
I heard that.
Oh, see what I mean? But my next guest I need have no fears about, because I can have a normal conversation with, and I'm looking forward so much to meeting right now the very lovely Julie Rogers. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Bruce.
May I say you're looking very, very lovely this evening?
Well, thank you. What a nice thing to say.
Well, I do mean it.
What's he after? He's not normally like this.
Don't you start. Just let it have old stuff. Just let it have old slobber chops.
Oi, I'm writing all this down for my solicitor.
Look, let's talk about something a bit more pleasant. Where are you going for your holidays?
Holidays? I don't want him around. I'll say I'm going somewhere impossible. China.
Oh, really? What a funny lady. Fancy her thinking that I want to, go where she's around. I mean, I don't understand it, follow her around. Why should I?
Brucey, where are you going?
China. I just thought of a reason why I want to follow her around.
Oh, you're not. Are you?
No, I'm not. I was thinking of going on one of these sort of holiday cruises, get away from all your troubles like income tax, Frankie out and such like.
Why don't we go down to the travel agents and find out?
Well, for a very good reason. Now, just hold on a bit. Oh, it's all right. They're ready. Let's take a boat to Bermuda.
Let's take a plane to St. Paul.
Let's take a glider to Devon for cider. Let's get away from it all.
Let's take a trip in a trailer.
Let's go to Rome, have a ball.
There's nothing finer than chow mein in China. Let's get away from it all.
We'll travel round from town to town. We'll visit every place.
I'll repeat, I love you, sweet, even up in space.
Let's take a trip to Niagara.
No! New York is great in the fall.
No! Let's rent a hut, dear.
Oh, don't be a nut, dear.
Let's get away from it all, and I can't wait to get away from you as well.
Well, you go your way, and I'll go mine.
Suits me fine.
Okay.
I know where you go. I hope it rains. I hope it... Oh, sugar. Didn't you say? Didn't we say? Didn't who say?
Didn't you say you were off to China? Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, and didn't you just board an ocean liner? Fancy meeting you here. Didn't we agree that our affair was too frantic? And we both feel good divided by the wide Atlantic. Goodbye!
Weren't you yachting off the Riviera?
With the Nassas?
Fancy meeting you here.
Tell me, is it jolly roaming the Sahara?
Right.
Fancy meeting you here. If you don't think I have missed your loving, let's get this clear, dear. Fancy meeting you right here. Goodbye. Shut up. went to market with a Persian.
It was closed.
Fancy meeting you here.
Did you take that African excursion?
Missed the bus.
For the local zoo here.
If you don't think it's a kick to see ya, let's get this clear, dear. Round the world I tried so hard to find you.
You should have looked, 'cause I was right behind you.
Fancy me, fancy meeting you.
Now?
No.
Oh.
Now.
Oh!
Right here.
I don't know whether any of you are thinking of having a few music lessons or a refresher course on an instrument or another, but if you do, be very careful where you go, because some of these teachers can be a bit peculiar.
Thank you and welcome to part 2. Lovely bit of 5 and 11-3, isn't it? Local joke. But there's 100 square yards of zhuzh there. 100 square yards of zhuzh, and it's here for a very special reason, because now we're going to meet my very beautiful dancing partner, Miss Alita Morrison. Don't you walk anywhere. I've seen photographs and facsimiles that have set my heart off in a whirl. Nothing can beat getting swept off your feet by a real live girl. Let myself dare to go dancing on air with a real live girl. Girls were like fellas was once my belief. What a reversal and what a relief. I'll take the flowering hat and the towering heel and the feel of a real life.
You see, what annoys me is this. He gets all the 100 yards of zhuzh he gets. All I get is this bit of cardboard here. It's cardboard. It says painted cardboard. Big Ed. No, but, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a tip. for nothing. That's how I usually tip. Please yourselves. No, Now, look, if anyone asks you to be a spy, say no. Don't get involved. Believe me, it leads to nothing but trouble, and I know, because they asked me. They did. Your pardon you, they did. No, I tell you what happened. No, you see. It's he that died. I was sitting at home one night, placidly knitting, and there was this knock, you see. So I went to the door, opened the door, and this man stood there. He said, Mrs. Howard. So, I put the knitting down quick, I can tell you. He said, I said, no, Mr. Howard. He said, oh, yes. He said, I've been sent along by higher authorities, he said. They want you to come and join us. So I said, now, look. I said, I admire your work very much. But I said, really, I can't afford to waste every Sunday morning on street corners playing trumpets. He said, oh, no. We're not the Salvation Army. So I thought, well, that only leaves the Liberal Party. He said, no, you see, British espionage. I am a spy. Well, I was flabbergasted. My flabber has never been so gasted. Well, for the past 3 years, he'd been delivering my bread. He was my baker. He said, no, I'm not really a baker. He said, that's just a cover. I'm really a spy. And, of course, that explained it, you see. It all fell into place. All those plans of Russian rockets I kept finding in my French rolls. And why my bill was always in code, because it takes me 3 weeks to work out what I owe him. And then he wants paying in rubles. I always thought it was just bad baking. Of course, I realised now it was bad spying. Anyway, he said, we've been observing you. And he said, we think that you could be of some small service to the community. You see, that says a lot for what I've been doing up to now, doesn't it? Anyway, he said, it'll all be arranged. Number one will come round and see you and explain your duties. So, of course, you see, they do it so cleverly, so secretly. I was sitting at home next day, there was a knock at the door, so I went to the door, opened the door, and while I was there, 2 men climbed in my back window, so he went through all the wardrobes, all the drawers, under the bed, in the cushions, everywhere, and climbed out again with me piggy bank and a silver ashtray. Never seen them since, no. Nothing to do with spying, just burglars, cheeky devils. Anyway, eventually, number one came round, you see, and he said, it seems to us that you have a lot of spare time. He said, you seem to travel a lot and don't seem to do a great deal when you get there. That's my act he's talking about. He said, we think you could help us, little ways, like, for instance, he said you could pass on messages or receive information. So I said, well, now, look, how much? I said, let's get the money straight. But he said, you're doing this for Her Majesty. I said, look, I will do this for Her Majesty as long as she's on the back of a couple of fivers. He said, now look, I must warn you, it could be very dangerous, because he said, they, he said, will stop at nothing to discredit you. They'll use all sorts of immoral and depraved methods. So I said, don't anticipate, wait a minute. I said, if I join you, I said, well, do you think because I was getting the hang of it now, I said, they'll try and corrupt me. I said, with low bribes and unscrupulous women, and that is a guess. I said, well, count me in. Well, let's face it, there's nothing like a bit of free depravity, is there? I mean, look at the price you have to pay for it normally. I mean, those what the butler saw machines are threepence now, you know. And it's the same old film. Anyway, listen, no, don't, please, you're tittering now, listen. Naughty tittermongers. No, you see, I was sworn to secrecy, and I put down 7 or 6 deposit on a spy kit. And, yes, and listen, and number one said to me, now look, he said, you will proceed to Paris, and when you get there, a man will try to contact you. I said, I know it's shocking in Paris these days, isn't it? He said, you will give the password, he said. The sun shall not set on Salford East. So, and he said, your spy kit will be delivered. And it was. Next day I come home, and pinned on the door was a card, British Intelligence Service. Our spy called today but got no reply. Spy kit left in garage. So much for secrecy. Anyway, the next day, I travelled to Paris by air, you see, pretending to be an entertainer, and I landed and I walked down. How dare you! So anyway, I walked down the stairs of the tarmac, and this man was a man there with his Mac, a raincoat and a hat. So I said to him, "The sun shall not set on Salford East." Of course, luckily, as usual, of course, got the wrong man, quite the wrong man. He only used 2 words. I'm telling you, there was no reply to those, I'm telling you. In the whole history of mankind, no one has ever devised a suitable reply to the 2 words he used. And all of a sudden, I heard a sound. Psst. And this little man came sidling up. He said, "Psst." I said, "Who is?" He said, please, let us remember where we are. He said, "You must go," he said, "to Belgrade." I don't just landed in Paris, I didn't land on the floor then. So anyway, I got this plane, I went to Belgrade. I landed, another man was there, a messenger waiting for me. He said, "You must go to Budapest." So, another ticket, another plane, on to Budapest. Went to Budapest, landed, another man was there. He said, "You must go to Istanbul." So another plane, another ticket, on to Istanbul. Another man was waiting there. He said, "Return to Paris." And he said, "If you pass go, collect £200. See, so I came back with £200 back to the country. But you see, but the trouble was this. But they sent me in a bill, a bread bill, for £740, 5 and 4. Bread bill. 5 and 4 for the bill, and £740 for the airfare to Paris, Belgrade, Budapest, and one I've missed, Istanbul. Yes. Well, you see, that's the trouble. And of course, I can't complain, that's the trouble, because I'm sworn to secrecy, aren't I? So look, please, don't tell anyone I've told you. Now, promise me you won't, will you? Good, thank you very much. Now, ladies, thank you very much. We better get on with the next item now. Let's see. Oh, it's Julie! Julie, love, I should do your song now, before Big Gob gets on again.
Someday, somehow, somewhere, there's a place for us. Somewhere, a place for us. Peace and quiet and open air wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us. Someday, a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a time for us, a place and a time for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there.
place and a time for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there someday.
Wait till you see him. Very few people know that Frankie Howard is a Shakespearean actor. In fact, come to it, nobody knows. He's not quite sure himself. That's why tonight he wishes to attempt, and this is on his head, he wishes to attempt the soliloquy from Hamlet on his own, with me, in the background to see if everything's all right. And by the way, don't blame me for this at all. It was his idea. I didn't want to know about it. The scene is the battlements of Elsinore. Hamlet, frustrated by the attempts to revenge his father's death, considers the attractions of suicide.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To be or not to be is the question. A chance to dream.
Die to sleep.
To die, to sleep, no more. A chance to dream.
To die, to sleep,
To
no more.
fly too deep.
To die, to sleep, no more.
To die to sleep. For chance to dream. Chance to dream? For chance to dream, you see. Because in that dream of death, in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. For who would? For who? A chance to dream. Who would bear? Who would what?
Bear.
For who would stomach the whips and scorns of time?
Bear.
Who would expose himself to the whips and scorns of bear? Who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong. Who would bear?
Julie, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office.
Yes, who would bear all that lot? When he himself might his quietus make with something a bodkin.
Bear bodkin.
What bodkin? Yes, while he himself might his quietus make while having an operation. While having a bit of slap and tickle. No, a bear. Yes, with a bear bodkin. And who would fardels? Who would fardels? But he's turning kinky. Who would bear? Who would bardels fair?
Bardels fair?
Yeah. Findles bint. Fair. Who
grunt and sweat under a weary life.
To grunt with grit under a leery life. Why, life!
Life!
Life! I said life!
Life!
And who would, no. Who would,
Dread, the dread.
the dread
Of something after death.
yeah, the bear after death.
No! Rather the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from who is born. No traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather something the ills we have than fly.
Bear the
Makes us rather show our navels than fly to others.
Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all.
He's sickly door.
Yeah, no, not that bit yet.
He's sickly door, not that bit yet. Yes.
The pale cast
of it all.
is sickly door.
A great
Thus.
pith of moment.
What?
And
The currents turned awry, and travel
along.
sing a song. And let
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition depends on you. I never mind the rain from the sky when I can have all the sun in your eyes. Sometimes I love you, then I hate you. And when I hate you, it's 'cause I love you. That's how I am. So what can I do? I'm happy just because I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. That's right. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I hate you, and when I hate you, it's 'cause I love you. That's how I am. So what can I do? I'm happy when I'm with, slap happy when I'm with, tap happy when I'm with you. Yeah.
rotten. No, it's no. No, I must know, but to be honest, very serious. He's very good. No, he's very good for his age. But, no, I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I'm in it. It's naughty. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to my turn, and I knew you'd be pleased. And tonight, I'm going to render a lovely modern ballad of today, yesterday, now. And I'm going to be accompanied on the clavichord. But, Bruce, listen.
What's up now, Frankie?
I need a pianist,
can't you hold them on your own again?
I need a hold...
All right, don't worry. You want a pianist? I'll play for you, right? I'll play for you.
That's most kind. A little worrying, but most kind. All right, now,
no need to worry. I'll play for you. I'll be your pianist. Don't worry about a thing. I'll play.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing this song, which I've
played for people before, Frank. Don't worry.
It's very, very kind.
Don't worry about it.
I know that, and it's very, very kind.
Anything you want to sing,
yes,
I'll play. Any key you like, I'll play. Any song you like.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to sing
by
the...
the way,
Shut up!
Can't talk to me like that. I happen to be your host.
Host, do you? You're not here as my host.
You're watching yourself again.
Yes, I am. It's not worth watching you, let's honest. Let's face it, I'm the pretty one. Now, don't take a vote on it. Now, listen. Where we got? Now, listen, you play for me right now. Look, I'm going to sing. You're here in your capacity as a pianist, and they are 10 a penny, so watch it, mate. Right. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing Yesterday.
You can't say that.
Oh?
You can't say that. You can say I sang. I'm going to sing today, or I'm going to sing tomorrow, but you have to say I sang yesterday.
Oh. A witty pianist. There aren't many of those about today, are there? And there'll be one less in a minute. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Yesterday. I didn't expect that. Yesterday. That's what I expected. Look, just play my version.
That happened to be the Lennon and McCartney version.
Well, do I look like Lennon and McCartney? Have I got two heads or something?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound anything like Yesterday.
Yeah, well, how does it go, then?
It goes, Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. That's Yesterday.
Sounds like a fortnight.
I asked for that one, didn't I? I must be the most reluctant straight man in the business. Right.
I'm sorry, but I got carried away.
He will be in a minute. Play my version.
I don't know your version.
And we're not likely to the way you're rabbiting on. Nobody's ever likely to. Now, look, it's a perfectly simple arrangement, blending a beautiful voice with a beautiful melody. Yes, well, we don't want any all these twiddly bits up and down.
Don't give yourself the honours. Look, you've got a lovely voice, and I agree. You've got a beautiful voice. In fact, I think your voice is as good as the other Frankie's.
What do you mean, Thorne?
No, cousins.
Political stuff now. Yes. Tell me, do you know the road to the aisles?
Oh, yes. Would you like me to play it?
No, take it. I can be as corny as you, mate. Don't worry. I can get the cheap ones as well. Now, play my version, will you please?
Well, how's your version go?
It goes... Look. It got... Do, yesterday. That's all. Now, you can do that. Anyone can do that. Do, yesterday. Right. Now, go like that.
That's what you want. Right.
That's right. One after two. 1, 2.
Do.
Yesterday. No, I don't... Look, play it. Play a note.
A note, right.
Yes! I can't sing that. I must consider my wife and kids.
You haven't got any kids.
I'll never shut up if I sing that note either. No. Right, give us a note now.
Well, choose one of these.
Like the first on the left as you go in, all right?
Get that.
I mean, honestly, you must think I was born yesterday. No, I haven't started the song! Oh, will tomorrow never come? Now, look, just sing the notes that I... Look.
Play the notes you sing.
Now, just shut that big mouth.
Oh, I haven't said a word.
Now, look.
It's the piano is open.
Now.
I thought everything would have came on.
Now.
I'll play the notes you sing.
Now, just play... Look, under my own speech. Just play. My part's been whittled down as it is at the night part. Now listen, just play the notes that I sing. Can you do that?
And it's very obvious.
Oh, these amateurs. Here we are.
Right.
Right, now play. And yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Away!
That note isn't even on the piano.
Oh, I can take no more. I can't.
I think I've upset him at last. Oh, you know, he might go. He might, oh, no, he's offering. He's going to stay.
Be or not to be.
Frankie, I'm sorry.
I think
really
so,
am.
too.
Look, I don't know how to make it up. Look, what about doing a nice song and dance number with me?
What, you now?
Yeah.
Well,
Because I know you like that sort of thing.
Well, I do indulge occasionally.
Right, okay,
yes.
we'll do a nice song and dance number. 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4. You know it!
Do I look as though I know it?
All right, I'll teach it to you. I'll be
Teach me
patient.
to 'em. All right,
For
then.
this sake. All right,
No.
we'll take it stage at a time.
No, those hands are clammy. Oi, oi!
All right, now look, go off with it. I'll hold your wrist.
That's better.
I don't break
Here we
it.
are.
Right, step off with your right foot.
Right, yeah.
And then you party beret behind.
In front of all this lot, I should
You step off on the right
Yes.
again, you party beret in front.
say. I don't mind that sort, as long as I can see everybody.
Yeah, I know. Again, behind again,
Yes.
and then together. That's all it is, then you go off again on the other foot.
I understand
Are you
that.
ready? We'll
Yes.
take it nice and slow to
Nice
start with.
and slow.
Don't let's run before we can walk.
All right, then,
1,
here we are
2, 3, 4. Dum, 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 ding, ding.
Too pretty, isn't it? Tippy-toe.
Other way. Dum, dum, dum.
These berets.
Good. Dee, dum, 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 dum. Wait. Hold on. I've shown you the step. Why don't you do it? Do it, do it, do it!
You won't get an Oscar for this. I don't feel worried. Working yourself up. I only came in here out of the rain, didn't I?
Well, it's stopped, hasn't it?
Well, there's a shower left here next to me.
What witty repartee. What a week it's been with you.
Now, I'm not doing that. You do my step. Listen, come over there. Now, do my step. Now, look, it's a... What? Now, what's this? It's a... Hoo, hi, and a whisk.
Nuria from Notting Hill Gate. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
That's next the New Year in a minute.
yes. Well, I'm not doing that step. You've got to do
Well, I'm
my
not
step
doing
and
your
because the
step
girls
either.
have rehearsed mine.
I've never-
Julie and
I've never
Lisa.
heard such
We'll do our
squabbling all
step.
my
All right,
life.
and this is the finale, believe it or not.
Oh, look.
All right. I thought we were going to bed. Look, we do this thing, and we'll also sing at the same time.
All right.
All right, then. It's your kind of song. It's all on the same note.
Yeah, so is the fee I'm getting for this.
Right. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those songs that you hear now and then. You don't have to swear and you don't have to spend. It's one of those to sing.
I'm singing!
Come on, let's one of those songs that you sing. They're one of those. You're on the wrong foot. Come on, you're on the wrong foot.
Told me I'm sick of this.
Oh, for goodness